Hey there, English listeners. Welcome back to Lexi Talks with Nisha, your go-to podcast where you learn English naturally, think confidently, and improve your life step by step. My name is Ava.
And I'm Liam. And first of all, thank you for being here again. Or if this is your first time, welcome.
Yeah, you picked a good episode to start with, because today we're talking about something very real.
And honestly, this topic feels very real to me right now. Recently, I haven't been feeling very motivated.
Same here. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people listening can relate to that. So today we're talking about how to stay focused when you have zero motivation.
Yeah, like those days when you wake up, you look at your work, and your brain just says, no.
Exactly. Not even later, just no.
And then you tell yourself, I'll start in 10 minutes.
And those 10 minutes become...
2 hours.
or the whole day. Actually, recently I've been feeling like that.
Same here.
Like I had things to do, important things, but I just didn't feel like doing anything.
Yeah, same. Last week, I had this plan. I was like, okay, tomorrow I'll wake up early, I'll be productive, I'll finish everything.
That sounds familiar.
And then the next day, I woke up, picked up my phone just to check one notification.
And let me guess, that one notification turned into 30 minutes of scrolling?
More like an hour, and then suddenly I'm watching random videos, scrolling.
And before you know it, time just disappears.
Exactly. And then I look at the clock and I feel guilty.
That feeling is the worst, when you know you wasted time, but you still don't feel like starting.
Yes, exactly. That's the real problem. It's not that we don't know what to do, we just don't do it. It's like guilt is there, but motivation is still missing.
Exactly. And then we say, I'll start tomorrow. And you know what that is? That's actually called procrastination.
Yeah, when you delay something even though you know it's important.
Exactly. It's not that we don't want to do it, we just keep pushing it to later.
Ah, yes, the most dangerous sentence.
So I started thinking about this. Why does this happen?
Yeah, like why do we wait for motivation so much?
And I realized something very simple. Motivation is unreliable.
Very unreliable.
It comes when it wants and leaves when it wants.
Honestly, motivation is like that one friend who says I'll come and then never shows up.
That is so accurate. So, if we keep waiting for motivation, we might never start.
Okay, but then what do we do? Because if I don't feel like doing something, how do I force myself?
So, here's the first thing that actually helped me. Start very small,
Like how small?
like 5 minutes small.
That sounds too easy.
Exactly, that's the point. Your brain is not scared of 5 minutes. Instead of saying, I'll study English for 1 hour, just say, I'll study for 5 minutes. So what I did was, I told myself, okay, Ava, just sit and do this for 5 minutes, and then you can stop.
And did you stop?
No, that's the interesting part. Because once you start, something changes. Your brain slowly gets into it.
Yeah, I've felt that too sometimes. Like starting is the hardest part.
Exactly. Starting is heavy. Continuing is easier.
So basically we are tricking our brain.
Yes, in a very kind way. You know what I struggle with? I always set big goals, but I don't follow them. That's because you're focusing on goals, not systems.
Explain that.
A goal is something like, I want to improve my English, but a system is, I will practice English for 10 minutes every day after breakfast.
Oh, so system equals daily action.
Exactly. Goals give direction, but systems create results.
So is that how habits are built?
Yes, exactly.
So if I practice English every day, it becomes a habit.
Exactly. And once it becomes a habit, you don't need motivation anymore.
Okay, but what if something feels boring?
Then make it enjoyable. For example, when I didn't feel like studying, I started watching English videos I actually liked.
Like movies?
Yes, movies, podcasts, even funny clips. Learning doesn't have to be boring.
That's true. When something is fun, you don't need motivation. Okay, but what about distractions? Because my biggest problem is my phone.
Same. Phones are the biggest focus killers. So I tried something simple. I just put my phone in another room.
That sounds extreme.
It felt weird at first, but it worked.
I think my problem is, even if my phone is next to me, I keep checking it without thinking.
Exactly. It becomes automatic. So change your environment. Make it easier to focus.
Like what?
Clean your desk. Sit in a quiet place. Keep only what you need.
That actually makes sense. Because when my desk is messy, my mind feels messy too.
Yes, your environment affects your focus more than you think.
Okay, this one is important because I always wait for the right mood.
Same. And the truth is, the perfect mood doesn't exist.
That hurts.
I know.
Sometimes I feel like maybe I'm just lazy.
No, you're not lazy. You're just human. We all have days when we feel tired or unmotivated. Sometimes you're just tired. Sometimes you're overwhelmed. Sometimes your mind needs a break. But discipline means you take action anyway.
So, act first, feelings later?
Exactly. Like I used to say, I'll start when I feel fresh. I'll start when I feel ready.
And did that moment come?
Rarely. So I changed one thing. I started saying, I'll start even if I don't feel like it.
That sounds like discipline.
Exactly. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is a decision.
So, motivation is like a feeling, and discipline is like a habit.
Yes, and habits are stronger than feelings.
That's like going to the gym, right? Sometimes you don't feel like going, but you still go.
Exactly. And once you're there, you don't regret it. Just do a little, even if it's not perfect.
Yeah, because doing something is better than doing nothing.
Exactly. Even 10% progress is still progress.
Okay, let's quickly repeat this so people remember.
Yes.
Start small, focus on systems, not just goals.
Right. And try to remove distractions as much as you can.
Don't wait for motivation to show up.
And choose discipline over feelings.
Oh, that actually feels simple but powerful.
Because it is simple. We just make it complicated.
All right, before we end, let's quickly go through some useful vocabulary from today's episode.
Yes, these words will help you sound more natural in English.
First word, motivation, the feeling that makes you want to do something.
Second, discipline, the ability to do something even when you don't feel like it.
Third, procrastination, when you delay or avoid doing something.
Fourth, consistency, doing something regularly over time.
And last one, habit, something you do again and again automatically. So guys, next time you feel stuck,
Don't wait.
just start, even if it's small.
And remember, you don't need motivation.
You just need to take the first small step
Stay consistent.
and trust the process. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening to Lexi Talks with Nisha.
And don't forget to tell us in the comments what topic you want our next episode to be about.
And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode of Lexi Talks with Nisha.
Take care and stay focused.